He'll bring it out from his end zone. They stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. The Sooners offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to every single year. But with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
And at first down, right back to the running game. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to 31 on the first down.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Here's a throw underneath to the back. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Goes out to stiff arm. Tackle just short of the goal line at the one. What a run.
Boy, the script that this offense coordinator's put together to open this game is perfect. We've seen a little bit of everything. Very formations, personnel groupings, run, pass, and it's working to perfection. Now, as they move the ball into the red zone area, can they put this ball into the end zone?
The Sooners looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Missouri Tigers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. This is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you'd think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now, today it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away. How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
A quick throw out left, complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the single back takes the handoff. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
1st down, looking to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Screen to the receiver in the flat. They bring him down after a short gain there. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And now the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Snags the quick throw. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Running back has it on a screen now. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards on the 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Grabbed by the receiver. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
He'll hand it off. Running with purpose. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get 1st downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners.
Heading for the end zone. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the 1st quarter to establish the lead, the 2nd quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. So the Missouri offense headed back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
At the completion makes it second and short. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Second down after that previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game that you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills, and some are two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best. Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He beat the tight end for a completion. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure,
and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. You talk about seizing some momentum.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48. The Sooners come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And looking to throw now on first down. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And he's got it for a huge gain. Brought down at the 40. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. They're going to run it here. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the Sooners will kick this away to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Fowler. Solid job on the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Moves his way for a first down to the 35. A new set of downs after that completion. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Now it's second down here. Handoff in a single back formation. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pass not complete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, does a nice job here as a safety of just sitting back, kind of playing center field, letting the play develop, and then once the ball's in the air, he did not hesitate, and that quickness allowed him to come up with that interception.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best.
Bring to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. I mean, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fowler. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback keeps the football. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The punt team making their way on the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. Well, Kirk, we knew this guy was a dangerous returner. Took the football and just knifed through that coverage team.
You know, a lot of times we talk about vision. Usually we're talking about running backs trying to find a lane. But returners need to have that as well. And you saw how great vision allows this returner to kind of weave his way through the defenders for a touchdown.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
That completion makes it second and medium. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Inside the 45. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the catch. He stopped and gets a first down.
A lot of times you call a slant, you love to see some big yards after the catch. But when they don't go for many yards after the catch like this, that is a good stop by the defense.
Looking to throw again. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looks to the left, pass caught. Makes a nice move there.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hand. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Hebe keeps it himself. Tackle, but first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. Delayed handoff. Breaking tackles. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And there's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Makes the grab way downfield. They're just outside the red zone now.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Finds an open target on the left side. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Single back. Takes the handoff. Muscles past the defender. Touchdown, Missouri. He would not be denied.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
And the point after is right down the middle. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the 2nd half.
On the double.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
He breaks free. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice gain there.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Back to throw again. And that catch is hauled in. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a third and long from the 20 now. Gets rid of it on the move. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. That miss leaves the lead at 20 points.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made across the middle by the running back.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
First down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. This time it's complete. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for a late deep shot. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Wants to throw it. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They've really protected home turf well here today. What a satisfying victory. Now the offense is set up with a short field. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the run here. Lets it go. The receiver grabs it. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. Hold. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking for a man. And it's caught. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down, looking to throw it. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. He fires it down the middle. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. And that's a solid return after the interception.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He'll throw it now. Makes the grab. It's Fowler. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running.
No gain on the play. 2nd down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And the pass is incomplete.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Blitz and a quick sack. So here we are. This is a crucial play in this game. 4th and long from the 45. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Breaking free at the 35. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Sooners. They are pouring it on now.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner is brought down. Here's the the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. He's got the first down and more. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. This is an impressive performance. They've played a good football team.